Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Brandon Schwab. This is the second part of this video series, and we are going to be talking about a ninja technique for real estate investing today, and it is a non-economy driven technique. In fact, the worse it gets and as high as those rates are able to go, this technique is going to be a great fit. What we're talking about that our company has kind of been able to sub-niche is a concept called a sandwich lease option. All right, and as I put in the other video, this does require a minimum of a $100,000 investment, and we have had people ask us previously if we would do anything less than that, and the answer is no, and here is why. All right, $100,000 is going to be the minimum that people would typically go out and buy fix and flip a house, and we're going to also compare that a person would go and buy, fix, and hold a house. All right, and then we're going to talk about sandwich lease options. All right, what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to create a kind of a comparison here. Hopefully I don't run out of room here, just to give you an idea what kind of you can expect going forward here. And we are going to be looking for a absolute minimum of $100,000, and this is going to be a turnkey investment. Okay, what that actually means is this is going to be a passive long-term investment that is able to provide you with some cash up front, some cash flow, and then cash on the backside. Okay, that's what we are going to be talking about today. Let's talk about the example to give you a comparison of purchase price. All right, we are going to do purchase price here, and I'm going to give some comparisons of a standard purchase price for a fix and flip. You know, they do their best to get it as low as possible. Okay, but I want to kind of compare what these two examples are going to be. $100,000 or $60,000, and then $100,000. All right, and I want to kind of compare the difference between all of these and give you an idea what some of the expectations are going to be and which one's going to be the best fit. All right, and the disclaimer I have to give is all of these results are independent of each investment, and these here are going to be typical examples, and all of these results, so I should probably put this down here, okay? All results are not typical is what they forced me to tell you. Investments inherently investments are risky. Do your own homework. All right, your own homework. All right, what we are going to be doing today is giving you a comparison of how to spend $100,000 the best way possible. All right, so I'm going to give you a couple examples here. What we would actually do is a purchase price of a house, okay, is going to be $60,000 for both the typical avenue here and the buy, fix, and hold. Okay, we are going to be calculating some cash and cash return. We are going to talk about rehab. Okay, let's say for this example here, the rehab on this property here is going to be 40. Well, let's say this one here for a buy, fix, and flip rehab, we're going to have $25,000 of rehab, and then over here we're going to have zero. Okay, and what we're going to be talking here is the exit strategy, okay? And what we are going to be talking about here is we are going to list this house probably for the 130s, okay? How about if we give it the benefit of the doubt of asking 140 for it, okay? This is going to be sell, all right? And then over here, we are going to rent, ideally rent this place for $1,200 per month, okay? And then I'm going to kind of get to this column later, okay? Let's say after commissions and everything here, you're able to, you are able to net, okay, 120,000, okay, and this is a profit of 25,000, okay. Right here, what we are going to do here is for the buy, fix, and hold guys, we are going to calculate what is 1 year of $1,200 each month, okay, times 12, okay, and this is going to be your gross income, and I've got the handy calculator right here. So what we are going to be doing is $1,200 times 12, and this here is going to be $1,400 right here is going to be the gross. What will probably profit out of this, we're going to call it probably $10,000, okay? $10,000, I would say probably $8,000 to $10,000 per year, okay, per year profit, okay. Now let's figure out some cash on cash return. All right, has anybody today ever calculated your cash on cash return? All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to divide our $25,000 profit divided by our initial investment. Okay, so when we put this into our calculator, we're going to put $25,000 in first, divided by $100,000, which is going to give you a 25% cash on cash return. Not bad, okay? In this situation right here, okay, we are going to be doing a buy, fix, and hold, okay? Let's give it the benefit of the doubt of $10,000 annual investment, okay? What we're doing right here and is we're going to divide this by the initial investment, okay, of, so let's give the benefit of the doubt divided by 100,000, okay, and this here is going to produce a 10% cash on cash return. Okay, both of these options are going to be good. I think if we compare the other type of investments out there today, let's other type of investments, low yield investments. We've got bank CDs paying 0.8 to 1% annually. Mutual funds, okay, maybe 3 to 5%. IRAs, kind of depends, and then let's put 3 to 5%, and then maybe stocks. Well, that kind of depends on your investment strategy, but let's look at real estate as being one of the most solid investments over the past 30 years. And what did I mean? All right, guys. I just found a quick slide that I wanted to pull up to kind of give you an idea of if you take a 10-year picture. This came out of MSN. Money.com. This is a Case Shiller type of ROI comparison. This is from January 1st, 2000 to February 1st, 2012. So this is going to be over 10 years, okay? If we compare what the returns are from the Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ, and real estate, okay? it kind of speaks for itself, guys. There are other things that you can invest in, and I understand that. There's bank CDs, mutual funds, S&P, Dow, all the different avenues. But today we're just talking about real estate. And this one here that I'm going to be talking on in particular here is going to be comparing the traditional fix and flip, buy, fix and hold. This is how people invested in real estate 30 years ago. All right. So let me ask you this. Do you drive the same type of technology in your car as you did 30 years ago? Do you talk on the phone how you did 30 years ago? All right. Do you, well, 30 years ago, you didn't even have the internet. So the whole point here is as the market's able to change, guys, you've got to change as well. All right. And to buy, fix, and flip, this is a pretty darn good return. It beats all of these. Buy, fix, and holding is great if you have endless capital. But let's look at the downsides, okay? How about if we look at the cons? Okay. Buying, fixing, and flipping is that you've got, what if you underbid the cost of the rehab, and then if you go over budget, okay, or holding costs, okay? Those are things that are able to hurt you, or realtor costs, realtor fees, all this fun stuff, okay? Buy, fix, and holding. Well, if you buy, fix, and hold, okay, and this one here is that you are either 100% vacant or it's 100% sold, okay? There's really no in between, okay? If we take a peek over here, what are some cons with this? Well, buying, fixing, and holding a house, obviously, you are either going to be 100% occupied or 100% vacant. Really no in between, okay? Also, if a tenant has any repairs to the house, okay, this is going to come out of your pocket. So the typical cash flow on a house is going to be 100 to maybe 200 each month. If you have a mortgage in place, and if you don't, cash flow is probably going to be 800 to 1,000. Okay, so let's figure for this example here, $1,000. Okay, what we're going to be kind of comparing here is if anything happens, if a toilet breaks, okay, if a toilet breaks or a water heater goes out, okay, what happens, or if a tenant leaves or they bounce some checks over to you, chasing checks, or tenant skips town. Okay, these here are all things that could happen that could leave you in a rather bad situation. Plus, most people tell me that they really aren't interested in changing and fixing toilets. Okay, those are kind of the existing options. All right, one of the things that I want to explain is a sandwich lease option. Okay, what a sandwich lease option is basically a back-to-back lease option. Okay, so you're going to control it with a lease option, okay, and then on the back side you're going to lease option it out as well, then you're going to collect the spread in between. All right, and a thing that our company has done, SPS, is we would be a management company that would actually help you do this, which in turn creates a turnkey investment. Okay, here's the difference though. What we would do with $100,000 is that we would actually put this into 10 homes. Okay, so the difference here is that we would get into a deal that we would put $10,000 of your money into each house to control that house. Okay, the exit plan which we are competing against 25% cash and cash return, and this cash or in this 10% cash and cash return. Our exit plan is that we are going to be looking for a minimum of $300 spread. So let's say 2 to 300. For this example, we're just going to say $300, okay, by each house times 10 houses. Here's the beautiful part, guys. $3,000 per month of spread, okay? What do we net out of that? Well, what's $3,000 times 12? Okay, well, the answer to that is going to be $36,000. Okay, and you would, in this example here, you would profit from your spread, okay, at a minimum of $36,000 profit. Okay, and that's going to be having 10 houses paying you $300 each. Okay, and here's the cool part that I want everybody to understand. Okay, when there's an A to B transaction, all right, hold on, just let me tab over. Okay, when there's an A to B transaction, okay, you have to put down $10,000. Okay, when there's a B to C transaction, they're going to put down $5,000. Okay, so here's a thing that happens is what you're going to make here is you're going to make your $36,000. Whoops. Yeah, $36,000 divided by your $100,000 investment, which is going to create a 36% cash on cash return. Okay. We are going to do a cash on cash return. Oops. Cash on cash return. Okay. You've got no exposure for repairs. Okay. And here's the cool part, guys, and I want to highlight this so everybody understands. Okay. You are going to be looking at this from a cash flow point of view, okay? And what's beautiful on this is this cash flow here is fantastic, okay? I don't know why I can't highlight. Okay, but what we're going to also do here is the 10 houses, okay? These 10 homes, okay, are going to give you $5,000 here, which is going to help you buy more homes, which is $50,000. What we can do with this $50,000 is reinvest this $50,000 into buying 5 more homes. Now we have 15 homes. Okay, 15 homes times $300 is going to be, because I'm running out of room here, is going to be $4,500 coming in per month. Okay, so that's all that I've got time for today. But the question here is, where else can you go with $100,000? Invest it into real estate assets, okay? Managed by my company, Schwab Property Solutions, okay, to create a typical $4,500 per month return within 2 years. Okay? Where can you do that? Okay, that's what sandwich lease options are about. And under this video is going to be more information that you can fill out that's going to tell me the areas, and this is going to help you create a buyer profile. All right, hey Brandon, I've got $100,000. I'm looking to buy sandwich lease options, and I want to be in the state of Illinois or Florida or Arizona or Texas or California, whatever. Fill out all of that info, okay, and then you are going to actually be in contact by me directly, and then So I'm going to help create a plan. Okay, this plan is going to help you invest into real estate, but then help you figure out what your number is and help create a portfolio of sandwich lease options in order to help get you there. All right. I hope everyone here's been able to follow this. This is a 20-minute video, and this video is going to be coming down soon. So fill out the info today. Take care. God bless, and I will see you on the next side. Bye now.